welcome to our show. This is Gonzuela's Kitchen Social Isolation Edition. I'm Gonzuela, and this is my special co-host,
Josh.
Josh. Welcome back to Josh. I think you guys might remember him from season 1 of Gonzuela's Kitchen, or season 2, sorry, season 2, I think you joined me. So anyway, I hope you guys are all staying safe and well at home. Today we're going to do a couple of fun recipes using some things that you probably have on hand. Right now it's a little bit more challenging to get out and get groceries and things like that. So the recipes that we plan on sharing with you are going to be hopefully things that you've got kind of access to that you can use at home. So let's get started. So today we're going to show you how to make some fun recipes using some simple items. So we're going to focus on desserts because that's my favorite thing. Eating and eating and eating.
Mine too.
Oh, good. Okay, good. We've got some agreement here with my co-host. So I picked up just a can of crescent roll mix. So Josh, if you wouldn't mind opening that up. So we're going to show you a couple of different ways to use just a simple can of crescent roll mix to make some really fun pastries. So I'll get my assistants to get on that.
There you go.
Perfect. Excellent. Thank you, sir. Perfect.
You're welcome.
Okay, can you pass me the tray?
I just happen to have a tray right here.
Yay, and look at that, it's already covered in parchment paper. Perfect. So what we're going to do first is we'll just unravel this. Like so. And you should have 8 triangles. See, so you've got 8 triangles. So the first recipe I'm going to show you guys, since there is the 2 of us, we're going to do some little fun recipes basically for 2 people. Obviously you can double it if you've got a family of 4 or more people. You can double it as much as you want. So one of my favorite things to eat is cinnamon rolls. I love cinnamon rolls. Right now we don't have a lot of access to cinnamon rolls, so we're going to show you a fun way to make just a really basic, easy cinnamon roll recipe using our crescent rolls. So Josh, if you wouldn't mind, I'm going to grab a spoon in here. And what we're going to do is we're going to have 2 tablespoons of melted butter, and if Josh, you wouldn't mind putting that into the microwave.
How many seconds?
10.
10 seconds?
10 seconds.
10 seconds starts now.
Perfect. So I'm just kind of squishing the line down the center. See how it's triangular? I actually want this to be a rectangle.
I have some orange butter here for you.
We need it a little bit melted, so maybe try 15 seconds.
15 more.
Yeah.
There we go.
I don't think I'm giving very good directions. But that's okay, because we're in social isolation. We can make as many mistakes as we want, because who's going to know?
All takes time.
There. And time is what we've got plenty of. Time is the only thing we've got plenty of. Perfect.
Oh, it gets melted there.
Okay, great. We got a little bit of melty here. So melt your butter, and then what you'll do is take some of your melted butter and just rub it onto your crescent roll dough. This is what makes it really ooey and gooey and delicious. So we'll spread it around, and then I'm going to get a measuring spoon here. How convenient, because I have them right here. So the next I'm going to take 2 tablespoons of brown sugar. And I'm just going to kind of sprinkle it on. So there's 1. And there's 2. And then I'm going to grab some cinnamon. So for this, I'm going to need about a half a teaspoon of cinnamon. There we go. And you can use more or less, depending on how much cinnamon you like on your... I'm just going to try to spread it evenly on here. If you had a little salt shaker, I think that would probably...
A little salt shaker of some cinnamon for you.
Yes, that probably would make it easier. And then we're just going to roll it. So we're rolling, rolling, rolling. Keep that dough rolling. So you guys should have a little log, like so. And then we're just going to take a sharp knife, and we're not going to cut ourselves, because I always cut myself. And we'll just cut it in, I would say let's cut it into 3 pieces, just so we can have a decent sized cinnamon roll. And again, since this is a recipe for 2, one of us can have 1, and the other one can have 2. I'm gonna have 2. Josh can just have 1.
No, with the 2. They're gonna be so good, you just can't resist.
Oh, good. I love cinnamon rolls. So there we've got our 3 little cinnamon rolly things. So how long did that take? Not very long, right?
No, only a few minutes.
There. So a few minutes of work and a whole bunch of extra time for eating. Because that's the main thing. We want to just use all of our time eating. Perfect. So our next recipe, we're going to, can I get you to peel that apple for me, bud?
For sure.
So we're going to do little apple strudels.
I really like peeling apples.
He's trying to do a really cool job of peeling apples. He's like, look at me peeling my apples.
It's my specialty.
There. So while Josh is getting that apple prepared, I'm going to mix together a few ingredients to make up the seasoning. Is that the right word, seasoning? Seasoning for our apple?
Seasoning apple?
Yeah. Stuff. So what you guys will need is a large-ish, would you call it a large apple or a medium apple?
Medium apple.
Medium-ish apple?
I'm sure there's some like grossly large apples out there you could find, just randomly.
All right. So we want a cup of apples. So ultimately, I need a cup of apple out of that, or we're gonna have to get like another apple out of the fridge. So hopefully we can get like a whole cup of apple out of that.
We'll see how much apple we can squeeze out of this apple.
Don't let me down, son.
I'll try my best.
I don't want to have to get up and expend energy. I need all of my energy for eating right now.
There you go. All right, and green well there.
Yes.
Here's a mostly peeled apple.
Okay, great. I just have that. We missed a few spots in pad 1.
Oh, you don't like the bruises? Not your thing?
No, not my thing.
I like bruises. Just eat them anyways.
There we go. And now I'm going to take my very sharp knife that I will not cut myself with, because that's what I've been doing, is cutting myself. Because I'm not very... What's the opposite of clumsy?
You're not very safe.
I'm not very safe. I'm
Not
very
safe.
clumsy. I am not very safe. So we're just going to try to finely chop this apple.
Little apples.
And the reason why I'm doing this is because we want little pastries, and we want them to cook relatively quick. Like the bigger the apple chunk, the longer it takes to cook.
You want food now, not later.
Right.
You want it right now.
See, you're getting the hang of this. You get me now. I don't want to wait to eat later. I want to eat now. And then I want to eat later again. And then I want to eat a little bit later than that too. There. So we just want to cut up some apple chunks. So we need about a cup of apple. So we're just going to keep cutting until we get about a cup of apple. So Josh, what do you find the most challenging thing is right now while we are stuck in this house together? Just me and you.
Just finding more
Together.
food to eat all the time. Trying to think of new ways to combine the food we already have to make new food. So you don't get sick of the old food.
How can I make this can of food new and exciting? So it's not like the same can of food I ate yesterday. Yes, I feel you.
I'm sure a lot of people feel us right now.
Right. And that's the main thing, and that's why I thought this would be a fun recipe, because I'm trying to utilize things that we already kind of have, just because they're staples kind of in everybody's fridge or pantry, and then making them in a new and exciting way. We're trying.
Try to make it exciting.
Trying to make everything exciting. Perfect. So I've got my cup of apples here. What I now need to do is for the, what did I call it, seasoning?
Yeah, seasoning.
Whatever the excitement is. I need a lemon. I need to grab, time out, grab a lemon out of the fridge, Josh. I will entertain you guys. Whoops, okay. I'm going to entertain them while Josh is grabbing me a lemon. Dun, dun, dun. There. While Josh is grabbing me a lemon.
Got the lemon.
There we go. Okay.
There you go.
So to do the seasoning thing, so I'm just going to cut this lemon in half. And lemons are great. God, I love lemons. I want to try to keep these seeds and grow a lemon tree. So we're not going to throw those out because I feel like I might be able to grow a lemon tree.
That's another thing you can think of when you're home, growing lemon trees.
I'm trying to grow everything. I don't know if you guys can see behind Josh, but I've got a whole graveyard of stuff that I've planted that isn't growing. But I'm hoping that maybe it's just that I didn't give it enough time. Not that I'm a bad gardener, but that it'll grow.
Eventually.
I'm trying. Okay. So I want half a teaspoon of lemon juice. So I'm just going to squeeze a little bit of lemon juice on this. Squeeze. Lemon juice on apples is actually what keeps it from browning. Fun fact. So if you ever go and have cut lemon slices, that's not browned, because you know apples turn brown right away because they put lemon juice on it. So Josh, if you wouldn't mind, can you grab me a plate over there, please, out of the bag? So I've got my apples and my lemon juice. Perfect. So I'm just going to put this on this plate. Vanna Josh showing off this stylish styrofoam plate. Thanks, Josh.
This is very utilitarian.
Right.
Exactly.
And so I've got my cup of apple, half a teaspoon of lemon juice. Now I need 3 tablespoons of sugar. That sounds like a lot of sugar.
We need something to burn off while we're home doing nothing.
That seems like a lot of sugar. I'm going to put like 1 tablespoon of sugar. Because that sounds like a lot of sugar.
Maybe.
But the recipe calls for 3 tablespoons of sugar. So if you're following along at home, you might want to put the full 3. I'm just putting 1 though. Because that seems a lot. Yes. And now I need a pinch of cinnamon. But I don't have very good pinchers, so I think I'm actually just going to use like the little 1/4 teaspoon thing. And then I'm just going to go like this. And then Josh, if you wouldn't mind mixing that up.
Yeah, I can definitely mix it, of course.
I think I should put more sugar in it.
I don't know, man. It seems pretty sugary. That is pretty sugary indeed.
3 tablespoons of sugar, that seems like a lot. I'm going to put a little bit more cinnamon in. Should I put brown sugar? Maybe I should have done brown sugar.
Could you combine them?
Probably.
Just put everything.
You know what? We're improvising. We're going to put a little bit of brown sugar into it.
There we go. Oh, we're getting freaky here with our seasoning.
If this is terrible, are you going to eat everything? I don't want to waste it, and I don't think the goats are going to want to eat this.
As long as there's lemon juice on it, it won't go bad, so we'll just save it until we need to eat it.
Yeah.
Home done preservatives.
Until I get like so desperate. Because that's what happens. I'm like, God, I need sugar. And then I'm like, well, I'll eat anything at this point.
Whatever
My
works.
sugar. I'm just going to put a little bit more brown sugar.
There we go,
We
folks.
should call this Gonzuela's Kitchen Improvise Edition.
I think it's already in there.
Okay.
I think people know we're improvising right now. It's not usually the standard procedure for...
Right. We're just making do. We're making it work.
Yeah. Alright.
Right.
Definitely mixed.
So, now I've got my little dough thingy here. Oh, shoot.
Need some
I wanted to make the blueberry stuff though, but now I'm getting pretty tight on dough.
You might need more dough.
I might need more dough.
Part 2.
Yeah. Okay. So this is what we'll do then. Unless I can make just teeny tiny blueberry things. Yeah, maybe we'll just make teeny tiny blueberry things. Okay. Anyway, we're gonna figure it out. By the end of the show, we're gonna figure it out. So Josh, do you want to, yeah. So I'll move this out of the way. And did you want to kind of pinch down just to close it?
Pinch down?
Yeah, like, you know how I kind of go like this and I smoosh it?
Oh yeah, just kind of smoosh it along.
Smoosh it along.
Smoosh them along to close it up.
Smoosh, smoosh, smoosh.
Yeah, we'll
Smoosh
try
it.
to smoosh that.
Smoosh it along.
You don't want to have that middle preparation.
Right, because then stuff's gonna fall out.
Get out a solid piece.
There.
There we go.
Alright.
There we go.
So once you've smooshed your dough down, all we're gonna do is just put filling. So I'm just gonna scoop some filling into mine. And then Josh, you wanna scoop some filling into yours?
Oh yes. I'll definitely
So
scoop
this
some
is like a
filling.
team effort. I actually put a lot of apple.
Fill it right up.
Oh good, okay, I think we can use just about all the apple, yeah, so
I'm just
there.
gonna put the whole thing.
Yep, and, oh, you might have to, oops. Black apple.
The taste test. I don't know if I can follow this in
Well,
mine.
just put some on mine
That's
though.
what's the rest in yours?
Yeah.
Okay. There we are. That's perfect.
Yay.
Full of apple.
Okay, and now we have to kind of flop them over. Here, you go do yours first.
We're gonna
We have to try to seal the edges.
good flop. Flop right over. I think our little tiny things are in the way.
Okay, so move the tiny little roundy things.
There we go.
And you guys can probably do like a more impressive job than we're doing, because we're just kind of squooshing stuff together.
Yeah. That's kind of the whole idea.
Squoosh, squoosh. Squoosh, squoosh.
I really gotta get in there, like, jeez.
Yeah. We're basically just trying to make a little strudel and try to make sure that you seal the edges well. And sometimes when I'm doing pie, I have to actually put like a little water or egg yolk or something to make the edges stick. But the crescent roll dough, it feels very
Very
sticky.
Very sticky indeed.
So it's just staying together without it. So you just gotta pinch it. Maybe we should use a fork to make the edges pretty.
On pretty edges.
No, a little bit. Okay. So pretty-ish. Pretty-ish.
There we go.
There.
That's fantastic. Give my little smoosh too.
There. Thanks, son.
Oh, no worries.
Get yourself a kid who supports you in all the weird things that you do. That's
All
what you need.
the fork smooshing.
The fork smooshing.
And my dough out of the way again. I'm sure I'm not a very good smoosher, but we'll see what I can
Well,
do.
it's not bad.
Nah, I think I didn't put my lip up that good. Need more of a lip.
Yeah.
There we go. There we go. Gotta smoosh it.
Perfect. So while Josh is finished smooshing, I'm going to grab my blueberries out of the fridge. One sec.
We're gonna blueberry it up.
We're going to blueberry it up.
Yay! We got it.
Yay!
Well, we're getting there.
Perfect.
We're getting there.
Just to release some of the steam, we probably should cut like little holes, but on my thing, we got lemon juice all over everything. On my thing, like the seamy thing came apart, so that's gonna let off the steam anyway. So we're good. All right, perfect. So blueberries are literally my favorite thing, and unfortunately, because we're kind of stuck at home, it's harder to get to the store to get fresh produce. So we're frozen blueberrying it today. So if you can get out and get fresh blueberries, that is amazing. For those of us who are stuck home and just buying like bags and bags of frozen blueberries for your freezer, so you have some when you need them, that's what we're doing today. So you can see I've got a little cup of frozen blueberries. They're very cold.
Crunchy.
Yep, frozen. Whew, cold in my teeth. All right, so the next recipe that we're going to do calls for a cup of blueberries, which I have here, a tablespoon of white sugar, so 1 tablespoon, booyah, If you're using fresh blueberries, you'll want to just use 1.5 teaspoons of cornstarch to soak up the liquid. Because I'm using frozen blueberries, though, I've noticed, and like I made a pie last week. Remember, it was kind of like juicier because I had to use frozen blueberries, so it didn't. What's the word? Thicken. It didn't thicken properly. So I'm probably going to up my cornstarch a little bit, and I'm going to do just under a tablespoon of cornstarch, just to. This is probably going to be too much cornstarch. Maybe it is. I don't know. We're going to see. Yeah. And then we're going to do a pinch of cinnamon again. So again, like probably like 1/8 to 1/4 of a teaspoon. I do like cinnamon and blueberries though. And then lemon juice, fresh lemon juice, or you can use, they have like a lemon-shaped lemon juice thing that you can get.
Oh yeah, the pre-squeezed lemon juice.
Yes, yeah. So pass me my bowl and I'm going to get you to stir this up. Oh, sorry, that one. Sorry, the plate.
Up.
And then if you wouldn't mind, oh look at that, it froze the lemon juice, they were so frozen.
There you go.
So we're just going to, whoops.
Just pretend like it didn't drop on me.
Okay, nothing dropped. I just realized that this would actually probably work if we put it in a Ziploc bag and just shook it around. Like shake and bake. Oh my god, I just invented a new thing. Instead of like stirring stuff around, you could put it in a Ziploc bag like shake and bake. I think that's a good idea. So the general idea is that everything gets really well coated in sugar and cornstarch. So you want a nice even coating.
Got some apple on there.
Okay.
There we go.
So as you can see, Josh has it pretty, like not great. Like you could stir it a little bit longer.
I could have better skills, but I'm not very skilled in this trade.
Look, he's trying, okay? Obviously, stirring blueberries isn't his thing. But that's okay, because you're good at other stuff.
Yeah, it's not a very common occurrence. I'm just stirring blueberries in a plate.
No, that's true. Usually you just eat the stuff that I make.
Usually it's a you thing. You're way better at it.
Oh my god, that's so funny.
I'm here for moral assistance.
He's here for moral support.
There you go. I think that's pretty stirred up.
Perfect. Okay. So now we have like just this one last little thing. Oh, I'm so sad. We only have room for like one. But we can share it though. So if you were doing these recipes at home, you'd probably actually need like 2 cans of Pillsbury stuff. Crescent roll stuff.
We make do.
We're making do.
You like some rich filling.
Yeah. So we're just going to try to put as much filling into this as possible. Son, start spooning blueberries.
Alright, spooning away we go.
Spooning away.
Alright. How much should I put in?
Just as much as possible. You're probably not going to fit everything.
It's quite a bit.
No, I think we're getting too crazy here. I don't think we're going to be able to seal that up.
I might need a little bit of... Just get it all back on in there. And try to like pull this in on itself.
Yeah.
Hey, we're getting somewhere.
Okay, perfect.
Close the bottom.
Okay, well then.
I think my end's getting closed.
Okay, perfect.
Hey, we closed it. And just open in the middle.
Well, we should try to just close it a little bit so it doesn't run everywhere. You know what? We're making do. Okay, it's not going to be pretty, but guess what? It's going in my belly. So I don't care. All this stuff, I'm just eating it anyway. So whatever.
As long as it works.
That's right. All right. Perfect. So we're going to toss these into the oven. So for the little cinnamon rolls, we're going to leave those in the oven for about 15 minutes. And then for the bigger pastries, we're going to leave those in the oven for, I would say, we're going to check it 20 minutes. We'll come back though, because we still have to decorate these things after the break, and then we'll have a better idea of time then, okay? Stay with us, thank you. Hey guys, we're back with our finished treats, so let's have a look. Some delicious pastries.
Magic.
So the little cinnamon roll, mini cinnamon buns. Those took about 10 minutes, and then the pastries with the filling took about 20. So we're just gonna finish it off. Josh is going to make us some icing sugar drizzle. So Josh is gonna make us some icing sugar drizzle. So all the icing sugar drizzle is milk and icing sugar. So I've got about a half a cup of icing sugar in here. And what I'll get Josh to do is just pour a little bit of milk at a time. So it usually takes about 2-ish tablespoons, a tablespoon and a half, 2-ish. So just pour in a little bit and keep stirring because we want to get it to thick but runny-ish consistency.
Oh yeah. Just gotta stir it.
So stir and then add a little bit more milk.
Oh, she's getting pretty
Well,
runny.
actually, yeah. So that's actually probably pretty good.
Turns to a liquid pretty quick.
So yeah, that probably took about a tablespoon and a half, I'd say, of milk.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, we're doing good.
And it looks lovely. And then I'll just get you to generously drip some of the icing sugar spread onto all of our little goodies so we can enjoy them.
Alright.
Because who doesn't need more sugar on top of sugar, right?
There you go.
Oh, pretty. Nice.
This is my gourmet recipe, as you can tell.
You're doing a very lovely job, son.
Oh, well, thank you.
Perfect.
And there we have it.
Perfect. And there you have it, guys. Some really great self-isolation treats. Let's have a taste, bud. I'm going to try one of these first.
I'm gonna try the blueberry tart. My blueberry tart's kind of... It's a little bit sticky.
Stuff.
There we go, just on the one side.
My cinnamon roll was good. How's the blueberry tart?
Really good.
I'm going to try half of the apple. So thanks for watching again. I hope you and your family are staying safe, and we'll see you next time.
Bye.